Hi, and welcome back. I'm Sophia. Today's topic is one that almost nobody talks about openly, and yet, if the messages I receive are any indication, it is one of the most quietly common struggles in long-term relationships. Today we are talking about intimacy, or more specifically, the absence of it. And I want to be clear from the beginning that when I say intimacy, I am not only talking about the physical. I am talking about closeness, connection, the feeling of being truly seen and wanted by the person you chose to build your life with. Because here is what I have come to understand. When intimacy disappears from a relationship, it rarely disappears all at once. It fades, slowly, almost invisibly, until one day you look at the person sleeping beside you and realize you can't remember the last time you truly felt close to them. And that realization, quiet as it is, can be one of the loneliest feelings in the world. Today, 5 people wrote to me about exactly that, and I want everyone listening to know. There is no shame in this, none at all. Let's get into it. Now let's read Claire's message. Claire is 36 years old, writing to us from Paris, France. Sophia, my husband and I haven't been intimate in over a year. We don't fight, we don't hate each other. We just exist side by side like roommates. I miss him even though he is right next to me. How did we get here? Claire. That last line, I miss him even though he is right next to me, is one of the most painful descriptions of intimacy loss. You are not missing a person. You are missing a feeling, a version of your relationship that quietly stopped existing. How did you get here? Rarely through one single moment, usually through 1,000 small ones. 2 people getting busier, more tired, more distracted. And the connection slowly falling off the list entirely. But where there is no anger, no hatred, no fundamental breaking point, there is almost always a way back. It requires one of you to say out loud what both of you are feeling, to name the distance, to say, I miss you, I miss us. That sentence, said honestly, is often all it takes to open the door. Now let's read Sophie's message. Sophie is 31, writing to us from Vancouver, Canada. Sophia, since having our second child, I have completely lost my desire. My husband is patient, but I can see the hurt in his eyes. I want to want him again, but I don't know how. Is there something wrong with me? Sophie, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Nothing. What you are describing is one of the most common and least discussed experiences of new motherhood. Your body has been through an enormous amount. Your hormones have shifted. Your identity has expanded in ways that are beautiful and completely overwhelming. And when every part of you is being needed by someone else all day, the idea of being needed in yet another way feels genuinely impossible. The desire disappears, not because you love your husband less, but because you are running on empty. The path back is not willpower. It is rest. It is small moments of connection that have nothing to do with physical intimacy. Rebuild the closeness first, Sophie. The desire will follow. Now let's read Maya's message. Maya is 28, writing to us from Barcelona, Spain. Sophia, I realized I have been avoiding intimacy because of my own body image issues. My partner has never said anything negative, but I feel so uncomfortable in my own skin that I pull away every time. How do I work through this? Maya, first, the fact that you can identify this so clearly takes real self-awareness. Many people spend years avoiding without ever understanding why. Body image is one of the most deeply personal and deeply painful things a person can carry into a relationship. And the cruelest part of it is that it often has nothing to do with what your partner actually sees or feels. Your partner looks at you and sees someone they desire, and you look at yourself and see something completely different. That disconnect between how you are seen and how you see yourself is where the withdrawal lives. The work here is not about your body. It is about your relationship with your body, and that is deeply personal work that often benefits from professional support. In the meantime, talk to your partner, not necessarily about every insecurity, but enough that they understand you are working through something. You do not have to carry this alone, Maya, and you do not have to be at peace with your body before you are allowed to be loved by someone who already is. Now let's read Elena's message. Elena is 39, writing to us from Rome, Italy. My partner and I are intimate, but it feels completely mechanical. No emotion, no connection, just going through the motions. Sophia, which is worse? No intimacy at all, or intimacy that feels completely empty? Elena, That is such an honest and brave question. And my answer might surprise you. Empty intimacy is harder, because at least the absence of intimacy is honest. It says, something is missing and we both know it. But intimacy that is physically present and emotionally hollow creates a particular kind of loneliness that is almost impossible to explain to someone who hasn't experienced it. You are not alone, and yet you feel completely alone. You are being touched, and yet you feel completely unseen. What you are describing is not a physical problem. It is a disconnection that has roots somewhere deeper, in unspoken resentments, in emotional distance, in a gap between you that has grown so wide that even physical closeness can no longer bridge it. The question to ask is not how do we fix the intimacy? The question is, what happened to the connection underneath it? Because that is where the real conversation needs to begin. And now, let's read our final message. This one is from Kate. Kate is 33 from Singapore. Sophia, my husband travels for work constantly. When he comes home, we are so out of sync that intimacy feels forced and awkward. The distance is creating a distance even when we are together. How do we reconnect? Kate, what you are describing is one of the most specific and under-talked challenges of a relationship where one partner travels, the strange awkwardness of reuniting with someone you love but have temporarily lost your rhythm with. When two people spend long stretches apart, they each develop their own independent rhythms, their own routines, their own emotional worlds. And when they come back together, there is often a period of recalibration that nobody warns you about. It can feel like meeting a familiar stranger and attempting intimacy in the middle of that recalibration before the emotional reconnection has happened. That is what creates the forced and awkward feeling you are describing. So the answer is, slow down. Before intimacy, prioritize reconnection. When he comes home, give yourselves an evening to just talk. Not about logistics, but about each other. What did you feel this week? What did you miss? Let the emotional closeness come first. The physical intimacy will follow naturally, and it will feel like coming home rather than going through the motions. 5 messages today. 5 people navigating one of the quietest and loneliest corners of a long-term relationship. The slow fading of intimacy and the desperate wish to find it again. Here's what I want to leave you with. Intimacy is not a switch you flip. It is a garden you tend, and like any garden, it can survive seasons of neglect. But it needs attention. It needs water. It needs 2 people who are willing to look at what has been lost and choose to rebuild it. Not because they have to, but because what they once had is worth fighting for. You found each other once, you can find each other again. What topic do you want us to cover next? Drop it in the comments. Your question might just become our next episode. If today meant something to you, please like this video and subscribe so you never miss an episode. I'm Sophia. Take care of your heart.